Pat, first of all, let's start by talking about Lewis because he's been recalled for the Wales squad today, which is good news for him, isn't it? Good news for Bristol Bears.
Yeah, massive for Zam, and it's well deserved. He's at this stage, obviously, he's rehabbing, but we're certainly Wales. Hopefully, he'd be right for Argentina.
Yeah, has he got any chance of featuring for you before that, and not necessarily any of these two games against Bath?
No, not in this game here, but his rehab's going really well. But so a couple of weeks. So Wales are happy. The medical teams are happy that he's on track. So this is a massive part for him as well.
Yeah. What's impressed you most about him since he's been at Bears?
Again, lovely guy. Fitted in well with the team. So first and foremost, a really good person, and then obviously very good rugby player. And we saw touches of it, and then unfortunately he got injured on that 4G pitch at Saracens. So he's been working really hard to get back as soon as possible.
Yeah. Tom Jordan in Scotland squad too, isn't he, today, which is to be expected. Not available for you, which is a blow. Although Sam Worsley put his hand up for you, didn't he, last week?
Yeah, congrats to Tom again on the international side as well. So. His suspension should end in time for the All Black games, which is exciting for him. Since he comes from New Zealand, and then Sam did brilliantly. A lot of help and support has gone his way, and he stepped up to the plate.
Yeah. Derby games coming thick and fast for you, aren't they, at the moment? One every week. This one, Bath, is a special one though, isn't it?
Yeah, we were saying before, I don't think it's ever happened. Well, I know it hasn't happened in my time to play all three, one after the other. It was good to get the two games that were both tough, but this certainly is the toughest. The defending champions, they got a brilliant squad, well coached, and the flying. They made changes last week, so we don't read too much. Wasn't their strongest team last week, but we're pretty sure we'll be their strongest this week. So we're under no illusion how tough this one will be, but it's the derby game, so we'll prepare well.
Is it a good thing to be playing Bath after they've lost a game? Is it? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like I suppose you think that they're going to have a response in some ways, don't they?
Well, certainly they'll have a response. We know that, and then as a group, but certainly they'll be able to train fully. They got as I said, they got a brilliant squad. So whichever team they put out is going to be certainly stronger than the team that lost last week. That's for sure. But our focus is, for us, we're still managing our way through the weeks to ensure that we arrive, with a strong enough team to play them.
Yeah, and the Rec now is a nice pitch at the Rec these days, isn't it? Which I guess suits you, doesn't it? Suits your style of rugby.
Yeah, it is. I mean, fair play to Bath. There's no point, and they said it to me at the time. There's no point signing Finn Russell if you don't have the surface where he can play, and they had put a lot of investment into it, which is great. So, and fair play. They've got their, the permission to build a stadium, which is brilliant. I think it's not just good for Bath. I think it's good for all the away teams. Everyone coming. It's probably it's long overdue for them.
I always ask about memories of Derby fixtures, but do you have a new one from last season? James Dunn's tries, one that will live long in the memory, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the big memories is that we always they're always big games, I feel like all the other Bristolians that they look forward to this game because the tough games, a lot of passion, lot riding behind it, and it's certainly them where they're at the moment as a club, which is really, which is outstanding for us. That just makes our challenge into this game and spices it even more.
Yeah, just finally, we know about the length of the injury list. Is that likely to ease at all for this week?
Yeah, we'll get Jack Bates and Josh Carrington come back into the selection picture, but going on the revolving door out the other end is Max Pepper, who unfortunately strained his hamstring on the 4G pitch at Gloucester. So he'll be out for at least 6 to 8 weeks.
Thanks for your time, Michelle. Thank you.